Well, afternoon and all. We are back again. Wonderfuls. So, what we've been up to? Last time, quick recap, we completed the main story quest. We basically made Metion realize that the world's not such a bleak and desperate area. We got through to her. We wound up with a quick fight with Xenos. Left him, well, I'm not going to say dead, but I'm going to say not breathing. Again. We already left him not breathing once, and that didn't really work with it, so he may turn up. There was a lovely cutscene, a note of pandemonium to come. But now we have entered that lovely spot of post-game cleanup. Now, post-game cleanup always means the same thing. It means we have to now, because I basically skipped all the blue quests and I skipped going to a number of the actual Aether wins. That's what we're up to doing. We are basically going to go into Labyrinthos and pick up the rest of the Aether spots and do any blue quests. Then we're going to go to Ilsabad, Grumald, back to the moon, Ultima Thum. And we're going to do basically all the blue quests and all the rest of it to basically complete all my Aether wins. That's the plan out. Also, we're going to start, of course, because it's Tuesday. All those who want to know what Tuesday is, don't know, haven't played this game. Tuesday is the day that all the timers reset, so I have 12 more deliveries to make. So I have Kunai and Zoel Apopho to basically get some goodies off to. So, and there's no one here to basically throw a vote against, so I say we're going to start with helping out Zoli and go from there. So, let's dive. Ooh, that's always a hiccup in one part of this, isn't there? I don't think I've had one that hasn't had a hiccup yet. This is just a nice, easy one, so let's just jump into game. And all things over. All right, this is where we left ourselves the last time. So, on our timers, we have our custom deliveries, and we always gotta stop in here. They have a bonus for the orphan donation, but we're going to stay with Duskfall Moss, which is located in Landlord Colony, which means we're going over to Idleshire anyway. And she wants 600 as the top. 600s, easy do. And off to Idleshire. I'll be damned if I get the names right 100% of the time. Okay. I expect there to be a bit more of a group here because it is the 28th as well, which is which means because it is Tuesday, I expect a number of people to, well, what's the best way to put it? Chloe Applepose book needs refreshing her Wild Tales, so we'll be turning in that. Now, because we are focusing on the main story quest, we really didn't do a number of the dungeons to basically really fill it out proper. Oh, that's okay. Then we have maybe a couple rounds of Mahjong come up, because today is best day to play, of course. So we'll get our deliveries done, we'll get a couple rounds of Mahjong in, and well, if we wait too long in the week, it takes too long. Like, literally too long. And the reason for that is because everyone is looking for that quick thing. We're looking for Dusk Moss. This is not what we're looking for. That's because we're in the wrong spot. We zipped out here and we went the wrong way. Oh well. Off to see the moguls. Hey! I think I know where that is. It's like all the way up there. We'll grab that while we're here. It looks like it's only just popped up too. Maybe? It's about halfway through. You have to go to Eorzea time to find out what it is. We work on Mountain Standard Time, so it usually means we're 1 hour later than most people. Let's see, Aurum Regis Luminite. We'll go with Aurum Regis. We're not going to use anything on it, we're just going to mine it. And add it to our lists of general stuff we carry. Oh. We have several retainers, so it's not going to be a big deal putting it all in there. Which reminds me, we've got a mass cleanup to do. That's the sort of stuff you do, you know. I have a pile of gear to go through, piles of this, that, the other. Once we sort of do the cleanup, it'll become basically a nightly thing, you know, main story quest and doing this, that, and the other. I don't do the main story quest on here. That's the MSQ dungeon that you queue for in the daily roulette because it pays a lot of tomestones. And, you know, I know we don't have no boy. There we are. That's Fall Moss. We'll scrutinize. $7.50 makes it collectible. Well, GP returns a lot faster now too, so plus, you know, I do have a few portals I could use if I need to. Lost in my position there, what I was doing. And not that I haven't mined around here for dozens and dozens of moments. Of course, we'll have to, well, do something with those. All right. 4, 6. Oh, didn't need that many. Oh well. We're close enough. It's going to cheap out for the teleport. That's good. We'll pick up the new book. We'll pick up this. It'll be easier to do it. I can always use the duty levels to basically level up my Dark Knight. We'll go tank the fights. I'm going to bring my Dark Knight up to 92, and the only best way to do that, of course, is to, well, tank the fights. I mean, I could do Ubar stuff to basically level them, but everyone's here, I guess. That's why Chloe's hiding. There she is. Oh, thank you. Wondrous Tales. It's sort of a secondary. We have things. We have our timers that reset. Our weekly timers are all reset. Sit. Ugh. They're going to go a bit fast here. Basically, you know, Maelstrom will pay for it. Zoe runs an orphanage out here for those who are unaware, so. Yay! We don't mind if we're only getting 180 tokens. Give her 6 deliveries, that gives me 1,000 gil. She's got Songbird outfit on. Poor girl. She's got a good heart, but lousy business sense. With all what you do, you'd be able to at least have her eat something more than, well, you know, like she said, it's a few things that she needs help with. Like I said, she's a good girl. Always worth helping. Now, all my challenges have reset again. So, we have a brand new challenge log to get through. Beat 20 enemies at this, beat this, help my creatures. Complete and walk off 3 Wondrous Tales. I don't PvP, do some fates, do some leave quests. Gather, you know, hunt and gather in this. Do some treasure hunts, help beats out, do some stuff around this, have your retainers do stuff, go out and play some games of this. And this is the one we're after right away. Like, as I said, it's 5,000. It's quick, it's easy, and today's the fastest day to get it. You're offering me a bonus. Oops, had I realized it was there, I got that as well. Did not. Oh well. Not a terrible amount of teleport costs. Cloudkin Feather. I'd say that was where we're going. More fun this way. Definitely more fun. And because we're not on the main story quest, you're probably going to get talked your ears off now. Yes, that's what I'm after. Oh look, I've got my full GP. Plenty of time. Well, there's no reason not to chitter-chat when doing other pieces in this. Comes to the way I do my things. It's always Summoner, Crafting Classes, Scholar, Dark Knight, Dancer, and then... Oh. We're not gonna play with that one. We fudged it. I thought we had enough in our pick to basically get around that. We obviously didn't. Oh well, so sad. Yippee. So we will be wanting to push for little rough. Let's take the long way around to get home. Gonna cost us 1,400 gil to get over there. We're not gonna do that one. I'd rather figure out other neat ways to get around. And one of the quick ways to get around is to highball it back home. Now, because I get a free transport back to Limpsa Lominsa. I have basically 4 favorites and 1. This saw people go, but I only have 3 favorites. How do I get a free one? That means get the 2-factor authentication for your thing. If you've got a token, in my case a physical token, or one on your phone, that's a free teleport home. Huzzah! And if you have the companion app on your phone, sign it up correctly, you can have one more favorite teleport zone for half off. Ah, here we are. East Allard Trading Company. Sailor. Got it for 300. Yes, please. Now, problem is we have at least 2 loading zones. So we'll just duck through here. Turn around and run this way, and that jumps us over to the Ruby Sea. So now we can zip over to Tazamuzu for 100. So that's a 400 kill transit instead of 1400. Please stop moaning. Oh. Yee. Now, I'm probably... Script exchange, please. Now, I've got all the gathering gear. Yes, I have all this gear. So that's no good. Don't need any of that. Don't know how many of these we're going to need. We're gonna have to find out. There's always one. There's always one. But we'll just go with materia for now. Speaking of which, we'll actually whiz over to 70. Want to help the young princess out? It's always good, isn't it? He's also offering a bonus in script for handing things over. Yay! We've made it to 86. Also, wicked experience. Right. We help her because it helps out an entire city. We look at the other ones, right? We have one that helps out sort of a club. The club sort of helps out the people by being a club. That's definitely doable. So we're going to go here quickly. Mostly because, like I said, we've got to pick up a bunch of quests. And most likely we'll have to zip back to the first because I've only ever completed the sort of healers and DPS or magical caster role quests. So this, and like all people, I've got a bunch of old quests lurking around in my journal that needs cleaning. Before we go anywhere, I believe there's an airship landing. It is, but we're right here, and there's expanding the House of Splendors, which is just one of these two ways. There we go. So now we got our collectible appraiser. So there we go. Now they do all the collectibles all at one location. Isn't that nice? We're almost full up on our tokens anyway. Told you. But we get a huge pile by doing the weekly customer deliveries. There'll be another couple customers too. Right, so this is the sort of new median, if you would. Baits and stuff. There they are. Pens. Nines. I do have the nines. Look at that. So I can get the 8s and 9s. Although, you really don't want the 9s. You sort of want 6, 8, 10. Actually, look at the numbers. Your 9 is only got plus 8 GP, and if you look at this, it's plus 9. Sorry. The evens are actually higher than the odds. Okay, so I need 16 of each of them. Basically get all that. Oop. Just quickly flip over to your carpenter. Oh, you're still selling that. Okay, that's fine. Script. Sell just the basic stuff. Got 2 more traders to look over here what they are. Or all materia means you'll be able to trade in for materia components soon enough. First miner, then this, then that. People stand around here. Obviously, there's something important. Thomas. Trader here or something? Those appear to be, but they're not in stock right now, so put them in sundry exchange. So the do the totem stuff. 580 for basically doing... Okay. So that's doing Zodiac stream. And do Heidelin stream. That's where we get this. Alright. Have a moving, please. It's right here. That's Heidelin's sword. Okay. Not bad. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know if that really works for a gunblade. It's kind of this. Lance. Actually, that looks pretty good. Foresight looks mean. Okay, well, those look pretty cool. Nothing too out of it. That's the ninja daggers left. Now those actually look, well, the crossguards look pretty thin, but the blades looks nice and simple, nice and easy. I like that. Very simple, straight pull sword. Nice. Now let's see how bad the longbow looks. Yep. Internal pieces drive me nuts. Get up there so we're not constantly stepping on it. Huh, it's not bad. Dancer's rings. Nothing too fancy about that. Right? Black Mage. Very reminiscent of her halo and wings. It's cool. I skip my favorite class. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's got the sort of symbolage that they had on the walls. A little dull, but no. I'm almost surprised you didn't have a more Mother Crystal looking center to that. Reminds me of spacecraft or something. No effects. That's for the healing, and finally we have Grimoire. Yeah, most of the time they're the same book, usually it's just a color palette switch. That's the shield. That's a reasonable shield. These out-of-this-world oddities. Some chi bolts, level checker, identification pin, which is obviously a minion or a mount. Kaja, this, that, the other for Savadipa's bead. Another minion, and Arabian barding. Enough. What else do we have in merchants. Tombstone Exchange. Venus is not working with this. It is Praxis. So we're at 230 and Abraxas is 217. Critical hit 173 versus 232. Intelligence 251 versus 241. That's 10. Determination, so that's vitality, determination, intelligence, and critical hit. Those are pretty good stats. Abraxas, of course, is the same. Just less intelligence and less determination, but more critical hit. And they're within 5 points of each other. Sometimes the best gear is not always the best gear. Where am I? Invoker's Code. So we have spell speed, intelligence, critical hit versus determination, direct hit, intelligence. Okay. Okay, the critical hit, intelligence. Oh, intelligence, vitality are needed, obviously. Critical hit, spell speed versus determination, direct hit. That's going to take some thinking around to figure out which is the better setup. Right. Fair enough. Okay. Finally, let's zip over to Bishop Landing. Where can we go from here? All right. Huh. Well, that's only 300. Okay. Oh. So I can get to Kagani from here. I can get to Kagani anyway, so that's not an issue. $500 to there. 300 to there. 300 there. Alright. Oh, I might just have to move my favorite from Razehan. Okay. This is sort of the end game Yulmore thing, so maybe I will, maybe I won't. If it's 300 there, What's it on? Things that go in the guild chest at the end of the day. Oh, you know, it's just the way it goes. So what's next on the agenda? Alright, so in timers, we've done that. That's daily. Could do the 9s. We've already completed that. Sent the mission out. This. Ventures are ventures. We'll most likely turn most of this stuff into thieves or seals. Got beast tribes, so could race off and do some of those. So we will. And because we're right here, what we're after doing is have a look at our Aether currents. Avnir, we're missing. We've got all the quests. Garlemald, we have all the quests. Marlow, we have all but this quest to finish. Umathul, we have to do all the quests. In Elpis, we have 3 more quests. In Labyrinthos, we have 4 quests. So we can finish Thavnir and Garlemald pretty quickly. Marlamenton finish pretty quickly. Yep. And then we'll probably head to these ones here. So we'll probably bounce around. But we're here right now. We only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Aether currents. So let's just zip out here. Now, I'd probably say Pakistan's is the best place to start because that's where we were having issues getting some of them before. We did actually start by getting some of these things. So, Aether current hunting time. Aw, tiny tank. $162 southeast. This way. I think that's up there, so we will... Oh. That water got deep faster than I was expecting. Alrighty. Obviously, the only way up there, I've had a good look at it, beyond wings. So the air thing we're looking for has to be here on the ground. Hello, snake. Bye, snake. Ah! There it is. 1. $540 northwest. All right, up here then. Ujama. Yamga? I think this tongue don't speak things very well. English included. It's a case of your brain runs too fast to your feet, can't keep up. Where are we? 107 northwest. There we are. why not just have... over here somewhere? If it's not, I can always just teleport there. No, I kind of agree with the system itself for figuring out all this goodies and all that. If anyone would ask the question, because no one's there to ask. Yes, no, I'm not just talking to myself. I'm, you know, it's the way you gotta do, isn't it? It's okay. Right? I'm used to it. I was trained to how to do it. Talk to yourself? You're not nuts, are you? No. Besides, that is my preferred term when people call me crazy. It's like, you've got a mental condition? Well, why don't you just call it what I supposedly call it? What's that? Nuts. Right? I'm nuts, NVTS nuts. To the other side of the lake. Monkey. Gorilla. In general, most of them are fairly nearby where your major story quest should have taken you. Oh yeah, and then of course we've got the whole, we can go do all the pictures later. Go on a sightseeing tour. Oh, it's up there, is it? Oh, you monkey. No, tied in behind it all. Right, like I said, there was something that happened here. The way it works. Now, when they brought it in Heaven's Ward, it's like some people I'm sure were like, well, why can't you just give us the flying mount? The answer is you could sidestep so many parts of the story if you could just fly around. I mean, if I could fly off that cliff down here, you know, I could get from the area where I'm okay fighting down to fighting, well, tigers. Cool. By having the teleporters, it means any sort of obstructions like this we can zip past. Oh, it was loads of fun. I thought of doing a video piece recap, but with the general mess about stuff doesn't really suit. And with the storyline quest, it was basically, it would be nice, but just one of those bits. There it is. It's just one of those bits. It was words have gotten me here. West of this position, so we're here somewhere. I just completely lost the words for what I was trying to say. Being a it's what I do. One's brain thinks too fast, too much, and too often. You didn't complete all these quests. No, I didn't complete all these quests. It's true, I didn't. But it means when I come back, I have all these quests to basically level up my 2 other DPS classes that I want to basically make my main things. There's no purpose to have, like, you can have every class unlocked, and I probably will try to grind them all up. Because, hey, why not? That's the whole point, right? Have all classes at all levels, max levels. Oh, there it is. There we go. So now let's just fill in the map angles that we don't have. Seems to be a dungeon, or at least a trial type thing, where I'll be fighting, I don't know, one of the ancient gods and things like that. Aw, that's actually beyond the map. I'll hit a wall for trying to go to there. Bam! Buff, 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 buff. Visible wall prevents you from going any further. Why? Because we gave you the ability to fly, but we really didn't want people to go out there. Just like after we gave you the ability to swim, we didn't want people going out there. Upper plane thing up here. Okay. Oh, we got like these 2 zones to basically touch and map. And then we'll finished. Oh, this would be the training dummy area. There's always one. Okay. Always one that has the training dummies for up next higher level, so if you don't want to get one for your own place, which we will, there they are. But we'll have our hunts up, and then of course we have bonus XP this. So, you know, we got fate grinds to happen with DPS classes and quests with the DPS classes. Alright. Well, let's head to Broken Glass. So if I can get airship rides for 300 out this way, then I'll have to check the. I couldn't get airship to Kakani, I must admit. It's kind of funny. Forge 33 to the north. We do have an adjoining area here. Which is Alamigo. Fair enough. Okay, so... I know I've got Radze Han sitting here, but if it's going to be a 300 airship ride from, you know, assuming it's going to cost me the same both ways, I mean, even if it's under 500, it's still cheaper to basically zip to Lominsa and then zip back this way. Now we've got all the blue quests done here, so... There. Walked right by that one, didn't we? Kind of went the way we normally go in a Final Fantasy game, which, first little bit, you spend the most time donking and domping and jumping around, trying to find every little thing you can, but as the story hops up and as everything gets closer to the thing, you start seeing less of the things and going more just, gotta get the story done. Yeah, it's over here somewhere. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Gas-powered horses. Let's see, to the east. This way. No. Go do these fates here. Go do those fates there. I had a feeling. Ooh. That's the closest one? Alright. But first... we'll just touch this corner here. There we go. Out here somewhere. Probably down here in the bottom corner of the ice field. I'm shocked that says that's the closest, though. Huh? Oh, that's what it says. Oh yeah, this mission in here? That. No, did not like the, hey, we've taken your body, it's overdone. No good, no good. So, anyway. I wonder, some people are basically, you know, some people want to come in, hang out, be general goofs. Good time for it. We're not up for spoilery type things. Oh, yes, you're a terrible death machine. I'm so scared. Go away. You are 5 levels or more above this. Do you wish to sync to play this? No, I'm not. .483 southwest. East. Where it's been southwest the whole time. It's like... It's on the rig. Yeah, you're overgrown. Weed. But I just... where's the most annoying place for it to possibly be? I don't know where it's actually up here, but it's just like, yeah, where would it be really annoying and really easy to miss if you were running around on foot down there? And behind over there. You sure? I am sure it's going to be over here. But it's close enough to where we were looking for the girls, and far enough away to be annoying. Yeah. Of course, there's the cave that we had to run in and tell people. Of course, they hide one right here. Meow. Yay! Oh, sneezy sneezies. Oh, to-do. So, that's 2 down. We'll do, as I said, we'll do the Skybound on the moon next, I think. It's a good one to do. And I'll have to see how many these I'm missing. Now I got a bunch of blue gatherer script. But looks like I need regional tokens, so yay! Full zones mapped. Noise. So we have Ilsa Bard completed. Right. Oh, this is zip here, the best way for burrows then. No, this is what I mean by post MSQ cleanup work. South, south, south. 360. It's not that far, actually. It's solid, so. Mounts. As it goes, I'm not a big fuss about tons and tons of mounts. Minions, a little more iffy about, because oh, it would be. Just on the crater rim. Yep, there it is. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Need the oil chair. Yep. Now, where's the next one? Spawn 212 west. That's that way. But I figured there'd be a way across. I figured it was up here versus down there. And come on. It's because the low Brits are got the one point up here. And I figured there'd be one up here. course it's on the other side of the big junk pile. Ow, unhappy nav meshes. Unhappy, where are we going? I'm going fast. Against the upper wall here. Should be, there it is. I was going to say that it should be visible. Oh, that's what was throwing me off. There is another one up here. We'll get the Lopert's quest anyway, over here. Then we'll go find what this is. There's our Lopert. Rust bunny. Or after you. Fair enough. Heimdall's last sight. Okay. Systems cube. I just put that whole thing in my pocket because why not? This thing looks cool. Ah, there's one more here. A fascinating remnant. This one's a command node. All right. Is my Loperate not a straight point, but rather a small area on the map? Why? So anyway, that's that one. Ready? 41 south west. Over here. Not that far either. How would you miss this one? Remember, we got flown over here by Argos. Because we needed to hurry. Currents on the moon. Alright, so that's the last one. So let's go get it. They're not gonna let us jump off. So, no nav mesh for that, so we gotta go up here and hit the crossover. Sinus Torment. Well, it definitely looks like someone snotted on it. So it's probably over here or over there somewhere. Over here. Where's the danger bridge to say you get across here? Well, that seemed rather brutally unusual to me. It's not that far to the west, so... Oh, hello. Yeah. Then we'll just quickly hand this one in. Get that. And that way we've got quests. You know, we'll have quests, fates, all the classic stuff for power leveling. All the remainder of my classes. Yeah. But first, we'll probably have to do a bunch of Heaven on High. And away we go. If anyone's wondering why we aren't on main quest, tune in, check it out, having a quick look or a quick listen. We've already completed the main story quest and we're staying spoiler clear of anything else. So we're just doing cleanup work today. There's which basically means completing maps, gaining ether currents, basically opening everything up. Oh, hardy har. Yeah. That's a play on the face on Mars. Sinus Tomante. Yay! Mapping the realm complete. Excellent. Alright, so that just leaves us Umathul, Elpis, and Labyrinthos. Elpis, we got very few, but we got 3 quests to do at Elpis. We have 4 quests at Labyrinthos and 4 at Umathul. Both of those, all 3 of them are going to be complete pains to get around. So I'm going to say we should probably zip over to Elpis first, and we'll go here, Proteon. Mostly because this is where technically we're started. So any sort of air currents will basically retract all the progress we were supposed to have done in the first place. Right, that means next one's like up here. Oh, well, I guess we're heading here next. And yeah, we are going to burn this stuff out of teleporters because it's the best way to get around real fast. Well, we don't want to be doing this all day. Oop, someone's cooking. Ooh, nifty. Someone over here with a quest. Nice. Guided tour. loots. I'll give you a tour, but you've got to like run around here on foot. That's what it is. Well, truthfully, you can create everything with magic. Why would you ever develop technology? Blast it. Blast it all, blasty. So, you know, blue quests and Aether wins are what we're hunting for right now. If a blue quest isn't for an Aether mark, well, we'll do it anyway. But we're leaving all the other quests, which we can come back and do at a later time. Yay! And then I'll go to a plane. Now you see that's just for like equipment and everything else like that. All right. So we got 233 to the north. 233 to the north. That gate's got a teleport, minor teleport anyway, so. Ah, it's on the backside of the building. Company. Blah 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 blah. Aha! Alright, where's next going to take me to? 408 to the west. means we have some on this island. Hurrah! Also forgot where I've set my return to right now. Could be a bit of an embarrassment. Get murdered by some mobs and then have to... Yes. Whatever am I supposed to... Yeah, I'll go with that. Ah, you're over there, are you? $118 to the west. That is too close not to go quickly grab. Northeast. Over here somewhere. No, that's still a good chance to get that. Yeah. Noise. Nah, it's terrible. Blow that dog thing up. So, most of the gear, the stuff that looks good, I will add to the glamour chest. The stuff that doesn't look good, mostly necklaces and rings, because they don't. I'm not ever impressed with the way they look. Will basically wind up being traded in for goodies at the what? Quartermaster. Okay, so I'm looking for 2 people. She's over there, and that one's there. Alright, well that's easy. Just go here, zip, zip, and then run over there. Oh, someone's in troll over here. Oh, aren't you just... Yeah. Give me a second. You can have none of that. Don't stand in there. Don't stand there. You're not. I won't be mounted. I'm not scared about you. For our... One to the northeast. 74 to the east. It is. Northwest, 290, somewhere in here. Well, let's go get this other person, because I can teleport back and then they'll be out here. When I get all the zones marked down that allow me to then proceed this. Hey! Jeez, a lalafell, pastafell. Good afternoon. Mac and Cheese is a role player, so may or may not respond in kind. Depends on what. Like I say, it all depends. But it's still polite to say yes and hi to your guildmates when they come on. Most of them are on holiday at the moment. And by that, I mean, well, the only one's looking after the guild hall at the moment is myself. It's a fine day. Cough, cough. No, it's the viddies. No, seriously. The blue-haired student. You walked off on your own. Get back to class. More escort quests. Yay! I really did fill this. I really did fill it up with a lot of escort quests. Really did. Oh. No. What it is we'll do some, you know, we've got some leveling to do and got some more gear to get. Then we've got, so, you know, what we'll wind up doing is after we get all this, then we'll basically go and reset our home point probably to just outside Heavens on High. Then we'll do a bunch of Heaven on High, basically short runs. Just do 10 levels a go. Power level everyone up to 71. So, but this is what I mean. Then we'll do some Heaven on High. We'll grind from 61 to 71, and then we'll go do some Bosun. Grind to 81, and then but we'll need to, of course, also grind up our gathering classes and constructing classes. Queues are still terrible. Oh yeah, I haven't told my guildmates I'm sort of doing the streamy thing, but I'm not told them what my actual stream ID is. No, I didn't. Eh. Well, for the first month, and for most of the MSQ, I wanted just to basically crash it through myself. Northeast, this way. Looks like I should have all the quests, and I only have 3 more to go. Oh, it's on that tower, or near to that tower enough that going up to find that tower will be fine. Damn it. Not enough of a nav mesh to get your foot on. Oh, we're trying not to fight them. Alright, 2 more to go. 838 to the south. What? It's like here. That'd be about 200 to here. 400, 600. Yeah. East. If one's 460 to the east, that means it's basically against this wall over here. And probably along this bridge point here. Alright, just the last one here. Just the way we like it. One more crazy run. Is going to be so it's either on that little extension stuck out or it's down here. It's definitely not on that little extension then. It is. That's where we basically looked off to spot the little tree spot up there. The only place I don't have is here. So we'll need to fly up there and get that. Place to hold a house party right here. Yay! All right. That leaves Labyrinthios and Ultimate Thule. Ultimate Thule will have a lot more fights, I think, so we will go to Labyrinthios. Now, I'm going to just jump up here. And I can go and search for all the ones up here before basically taking the elevator ups and downs. This is going to be a lot of up and downing on the elevator. Okay, so we have blue there, and 1, 2, 3 blues there. Right, so I can pick that one up. And the reason why I'm on the bird, because I knew they put water in their things. 233 to the south. That's pretty close to where this is, so Catbird. Thought it said Catbird there for a moment. Oh, farm's down there. Of course it is. I'm just doing this one first because I suspect I can get away with a large number of ooey things here. Probably not get away with them yes, things that are still low level enough to not want to get angry with me when I run by them. Not to say they're not going to get angry with me, but, go back into that tunnel. Alright, so it's up here. Yay. What else is new here? 299 southeast, so there's one over here. Probably up there. This is the way we came down. I don't think we came this way. No, probably this way. I would put it inside the tunnels, pretty close to where that quest is. There. I don't have to have a map to figure out where it is. It's just there. Okay. There. Told you I'm not using any sort of map or anything to figure out where these things are. I can figure roughly where they are based on where they bounce on the map. That's about it. No other ones real close, so... Bump, bump. Pupper's having a good old run upstairs, but it's cold outside. Can't let Pupper out to have a good old run outside, unfortunately. That she's up for it. Not a young pup, though she doesn't act her age one bit. All right. This thing's gonna be like 50 feet tall. Like, oh, how'd you misplace that? Yay! More experience for my Chocobo. Yeah, we're fine. Auspice. brought in a pest that's going to basically destroy your forests here. Yeah. Sort of special. Yeah. What does that mean? I'm the MC. I'm gonna run over that way. Because it'll clear up this part of the map, and I can probably get. Of course, I can take this down now anyway. Or should I take this down? I come to this thing yet. Do the whole save the world thing. Will there be, well, what's the best way to say it? More world-ending possibilities? Well, the problem is you get power creep in, it's definitely to the south. Definitely. Neat. Okay, we gotta ride it down over here, down here somewhere. Yeah, it's just the way it turns out. Someone's like looking, oh, maybe I don't want to see what you're up to because possibly spoileries. Possible spoileries. Right? You know. But we're not doing the MSQ at the moment, we're just doing post-MSQ cleanup. Means we get through the sort of these quests and then, well, it'll be basically a quest log clear and this, that, and the other. Most of my quests are basically, you know, hey, you know that extreme dungeon that you've opened up? Yeah, well, you haven't done the actual boss to it. It's like, yeah, I know. Ah. Miss Prissy Pants. This goes under those sort of names that are bad. If you ever get isekai'd. Perfectly valid game names, but take Overlord, right? Omanga or Gon. They're decent. Shaltir Bloodfallen. This is a good isekai style name. Lord Touch Me. Touch Me, maybe not such a great isekai name. Okay. You know, hey, you got isekai, hurrah, with the name Touch Me. Or, you know. Just saying, you know. Always wise, you know. Ah, come on. These story points about isekai have been around for yonks. Absolute stonkin' yonks. Sort of first came along with the, you know, what was it? People transported to the fairy realm. Here's a classic from Gaelic history, Celtic, Gaelic, Germanic. Will wind up in the fairy kingdom all of a sudden, magically. No. Right? Those are isekai type stories. They're out throughout history. I mean, that Greek history that basically did the trips into the underworld. Not just a place of the dead, but it's a whole other world unto itself. Even Dungeons and Dragons, which is a game, has its own sort of Underdark, if you would, which is like another world, not including all the rest of the strange parts of the realms that you can wind up getting to. Down here, back of that shack. To run up here a little bit more, I should. There it is. Which means I don't have to. Zip down here, grab these 3 quests. Oh, you know. Too long? Well, you know, hour and a bit. I don't time my guildmates say, you're on exactly for that. Who the hell do that? Wasal Fret. Nice. Lost a kid, did ya? You look like you can beat the crap out of stuff. Here's some stuff to go beat the crap out of. Over there. The Good Times Troll. Wonder what I'm beating up. I'll grab that while I'm here. It's really close. Like, it said 170 up there. Yes, it did. Honey Gleaner. Reading like 170 over here to this, which is, you know, about here. So I'm going to sort of run over this way. should swing around pretty quick. There it is. How many out? 4. Smell ya. Oh, you know. Then... Oh. Hey! Okay, who's the next one? What's the 355 to the west. No, it's not that far. It's just over by that facility over there. It's probably on the circle thing floating above everything. Yeah, that seems about right, doesn't it? It's on that. I should have gone up. Oh. Road less walked. Oh, there it is there. Southeast, so it's now picking up the one that's over here. So we'll zip back. Go find the kid. Do you know you're worrying your parents? Yes. Good on you, kid. What? Go play a game of tag. Hey. The Patty quest. What? Mama told me not to talk to strangers. You're very strange. Oh. My mom always told me to look out for strange women. Never told me what to do when I found one. You're not going to believe it. It's how wrong things are. Why don't you try telling me? How about you go home? How about I get you home and I go looking for the solution to this? Like, oh, you're treating me like a kid too. You want to take my money? Kid, I'm doing the hero thing, not the, merc thing. But hey, you want to give up your pocket change? So be it. Everyone else will be like, yeah, I'll help you for nothing. Everyone else will be like, yep, like, nah, you don't need your money, man. I'll help you. And everyone else in this world will be like, cool. No, there's a few people saying, no, definitely got to pay you for your help. Right? The generous type. No one's going to throw up, well, you're just treating me like I'm not this, and I'm this. Ooh. 59 southwest. That should be visible, which means we're there somewhere. This guy probably wants me to fight something while he does something to the... Yeah. No, Akasa or Dynamis is basically limit breaks. Oddly. Next week, I'm going to try to move my scheduling up to in the evening. I'll set the schedule for about 7:30, and we'll finalize it out proper once it actually has a chance to finalize. All right. That's going to be the real trick is by that I mean I get about a few seconds worth of ability when I activate. And the real answer is going to be you want 4 or 5 because it's on GCD. Sorry, GCD or GC, which are global cooldowns, which means if you stack enough spell speed, you should be able to get 1 more. That's a 15. Hold on, and it's still a recast of about 2.8 or almost 3 seconds, so that's like 5. But I'm sure someone figured out what the Ooh, give me a moment. Ah, telemarketers. They're not even on the good phone that I can put on the computer and basically make fun of them. Else you know we do it. Put those there. Anyway, next. Going south, so out the door and down around south, somewhere in this region. So be it. Oh, I'm sure some people who are playing the game are like, oh, we don't want to watch MSQ stuff. And some people are like, we want to watch MSQ stuff. And, other people are more interested in, in A, B, or C parts of the game. Oh, you really down there? Yes, you are. Well, we'll check around over here first. Just in case. Oh, I don't think there's that many more left. Just the one. Oh, it's always in groups, isn't it? You know how that goes. First pail, second pail, 85. There it is. You're the last one. Now, hooray! Let's go get that last section of the map up there. Okay, so Ultima Thule is available through that. We may just take that as a ride. We just want to go run down there and take that. And versus this. Because that will definitely save us some time and effort. That's the way it goes, isn't it? You go down here, we don't have to pay to transport out to Ultima Thule, which is the last sort of zone we need to explore / get all the points for. Where's the missing goodie pile? This way. This little housey thing over here, so let me see. For the last Aether reactor. There it is. Now we'll just take the ride down to Ultimate Fool. You got to do it this way. That way you can at least, you know, get all your appropriate pieces now. So, hurrah! The funny thing is we all know full well that in games there'd be a lot more people, and like, you know, if you actually did get isekai'd into a world like this, there'd be a lot more people running around, first of all. And that would kind of be an interesting take on what the Echo actually is. The Echo, really, in its most powerful power, is the ability to, well, see where the enemy is going to attack, really. I always liken it's like, oh, you know, the members of the people who can use the Echo can basically see the attack patterns of the enemies. You never, don't really lose either. Oh, isn't that neat? Although I can run here, I can't sort of... You be going to Ultimate Fool? Apparently. That's all the way it goes, isn't it? See if I can get most of this map unlocked too. This map's a little too big to run through. There we go. That corner. It might be up here. Another 655 for Freya. Northeast. 600. So it's over here somewhere. Sort of point of pulling everyone back was to basically Oh, blue. I'll just run over here to make sure there's none other over there. Pretty sure there won't be. It's just up here. Oh, definitely goes that teleporter way. Well, I could stop and fight everyone on the way, but yeah, that's just not really worth it. There it is. And 16 southeast. You filthy little one. You're up here. Like, all the way up here. Oh, I can see some people. If immortality ever became a thing, yeah, there'd always be. You'd always have to leave something for people to either choose immortality, or once they are immortal, to choose to die. Think you're gonna catch me? Oh. Wow, really? Okay, not deep enough to swim in, but or deep enough to swim, but not deep enough to dive. North. Level 90 cheater. it is. So, what do you mean? Well, immortality itself, as a case of some people would relish it, some people would love to live forever, and they'd be more than happy to do so. Other people wouldn't mind, you know, living for a very long time, but still want a way to sort of check out if you could. Okay. Once the people become immortal, you kind of have to let the people choose when they're going to check out. Now let's grab these quests because they're here. Beat up a bunch of people before they turn into something we don't want. Alright. That, and then I can come back, claim it in, and then move on. Like, yeah, I could, you know, try to do the experience thing with these, but I find it just gets, hey Rudy, it just gets annoying. Besides, you. Oh, that's one way to put it. Like you. Horrible. Granted, Revolution says you would have been horrible anyway. Product of your environment. Yeah. Maybe we were horrible too. Well, thanks for the enlightening talk. I like that. An eternal adventure, which is what I really believe it is. A deep forest where predators lurk is actually one of the Fermi paradox solutions. Basically, no one contacts us because everyone's too scared that first contact will basically be, you know, whoever sees who first shoots first type scenario. Because if they get a massive technological advantage over you, this 42, of course, is the answer to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. No. You know, I think it is an eternal adventure, and I understand what they're talking about. They're all grumpy and upset that they've come to the realization that the, what is it, anthropic heat death of the universe. Right? Meaning, eventually, the available usable heat energy in the universe will be zero. But, to be truthful, the amount of energy in the universe has always been zero. Meow, 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 meow. Go away, EA! I hate your games! Ha ha ha! Terrible. Absolutely terrible. But then again, it is EA. Everyone's free and right to basically make a stupid amount of fun of them as that's possible. They were, after all, the ones who introduced us to the terrible concept that is known as the loot box. Take the Deepwood Green. Mostly because I already have some. Go in there. Well, say my inventory is really clean. This isn't bad. You know, important items over here, foods and potions and whatnot. I've been using this one for fishing and all the loot equipment we've been finding. I'm sure there'll be a full, bunch of people who will actually go out of their way to get the answers to that one, bringing them. It's like, if he says 42, this is the answer for this. The world is a place of adventure. Wow. 29 to the northeast. Keep going. There we are. Otherwise, have these ones here. I don't think there was any up on that. I didn't spot any. But I'll let that allow me to basically clean up this, because I should be getting pretty close to completing my Aether currents. How many am I left? 2 quests and 4. Back. $65 south east. Ah, there it is. Called Anger. Trying to get a girlfriend for a robot. Go eliminate it now. Given almost 30 seconds to activate those in, which is plenty of time to activate them in. Over here.
Journey
a level checker. I don't see any. We want this way out. Picked it up to the east, didn't we? That means it's probably through this follow portal. Nope, that's the carbuncle. No. Can't ride the carbuncle. So it's actually about here then. Make sure there's not enough here while I'm out here. Yes, it is. Okay. Out on that peninsula then. Yep. All right, full ether currents. I must admit, this was particularly hard rock to see. But there we go. Now we've mapped everything. Huzzah! Alrighty, what's on the next list? Alright, well, I think Gima Mei Zhang shall finish out this pretty nicely. I'm still going to have to figure out where I'm going to put my last transport. I'm tempted to throw it here at Garlemald. At the Tertium? Camp Broken Glass, actually. Well, I can get to Razehan for cheap. I can get to Kugani for cheap. Here, Albania, I can get to Rolger's Reach for low cost, and then zip over to the Almegan Quarter. Actually, not Yulmore. Idleshire, Rolger's Reach. The only one I don't have is Kukane, but I don't need it. I don't need this one, so let's zip home for free. See if we can get there from here. We should be able to get to Razehan by airship on the upper level. If we can get there, then yes. So I can get Kukani by ship, and I can get to up to the airship landing. I could go check in my points as well. Be a dumb thing. So I can get Razehan right there. Nice. Okay, decisions to make. Just give me a moment or two. Suppose I could do off Rolger's Reach. Yeah, it's only 300. Okay, so that's super duper cheap. Okay. Okay, Sea of Stars is connected to here, and I can get to there from Lunorsic. Right, I can take a boat to the Northern Empty, and then it's a cheap teleport to the bottom, and then it's up there. So that's 300, 500 to get that Sea of Stars versus 1,000. I can I can take a Norsika, I can get an airship to Ilsabad. I can take a normal ship from here to Hingshi. $425 to Ralgers, which means the Almegan quarter, which is from here to here. The most that would be is come down to about 400 and something as well. But it'd only be about 200 from there, which is still 600. And then I can take the Almegan quarter off to Garlemald. 2 jumps. Cheaper than 1600. Gotta do it. Anyway, I guess. Oh, the moment. Ugh. Try for a round of Mahjong so I can help get that out of the way. I like to play a couple rounds every week or so. Just helps with that. And also I haven't taken a look at what my little book is that I've gotten this week. So what are my challenges here? Do a 1 to 59 dungeon. Okay. 71 to 79. 81 to 89 and a 90. Securus Tower, Orborn Monastery, Alexander, Breath of Creator, Sigmascape Burst 2.0, Eden's Province, Amphamos, that I can do easy enough. Bowl of Embers Extreme, Extreme. That's the one that ends with Shiva. Close enough. Shiva Extreme? Close. Limitless Blue, that is, of course, Bismarck. Mistral's Ballads, Yumi's Pain. Seed of Sacrifice Extreme. And participate in the following frontline. Completing all these, and I have until the 11th of January. At all 9, I can choose either a platinum piece, which is worth 10,000, 500 this, or a really expensive map. The others I get, if I get one line, that's 1, 2, vertical, horizontal, diagonal, because these are randomly assigned. Then I can get bronze commendation, 230,000. We got 100,000 MGP plus a silver, 500, and then I can get a gold, 3 silvers, and 20 50,000s or 100,000 MGP. We're getting 3 lines. So, worth putting the effort in. I'm not surprised we have that. Should happen fairly quickly, I would think. Less than 5 minutes. As I said, it's Tuesday, my dude. Tuesday's the day to do these sort of things. Oh yeah. We've got the lovely house on the corner. Well, feel free to show up if you want. We don't mind. The fact that it's snowing on the beach is a little bit disturbing. The tropical plants, they don't hang out like that. Well, you can find me if I don't know what I'm up to. I'm usually hiding here. Either at the house or out front. Send her on that. Everyone else is either on a mission already, or I can't send them on a mission because I'm already maxed at that level. So, oh no, I did terrible in my last 2 Mahjong matches. Lost 15 points both ways. It's 15 scenario points or 15 total points each time. So, yeah, I'm doing good. Raw. But, you know, I've played games where, but, you know, Mahjong is one of those games that teaches you how to actually be a proper sportsman about things, because it's one of the few games in the world I know of that you can play perfect and still lose. Right? Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card games are the other sort of games that I know that you can do that in. You can play a perfect game, but your opponent's just decided to bring some sort of condition win. And so technically your only wrong is, well, you know, the matchup just didn't work out for you, or random luck says cards you need are at the bottom of your deck or something like that. Some people may say, well, you should have put more tutor cards in there, you should have put something else in there, you should have done something else to bring up the consistency of the deck. And until someone basically does you a turn 4, empties your deck, you know. I had one deck that would basically mill someone on turn 4. And it could mill. It was in Magic the Gathering. It was just when, what was the set? Mirrodin was in play. Kamigawa was just coming in. And Mirrodin Kamigawa standard mill. Oh, it wasn't to, you know, it just I got it into play just before Kamigawa came into play. I forget the set that came before Mirrodin. So many of them. No, it wasn't Invasion. Onslaught, I think it was. Anyway, I'd put together a storm combo that basically said, with the Mirrodin artifacts and this, I could basically storm up enough to mill a Battle of Wits deck on turn 4. All the cards gone. Right? It was one of those decks, you know, it would pull its combo off fairly consistently, but once people knew what they were looking for, it did have very specific counters to the deck. And, you know, any deck that's got very, very specific counters, you know, it needs a 0, it needs a couple of 1/1s or 0, it needs a 0/1 and a 1/1 to play. So any enchantment that goes -1/-1, such as Black has at the time, it's like, nah, that's effectively destroyed the combo there. It needs an artifact, so just general red artifact destruction. You know, red-green artifact destruction. And blue had, of course, a counter spell for storm countering specifically. So, you know, there's that. So blue had its own counter as well. So, and no, it had a whole bunch of fun and a whole bunch of terrible with it. Going to this match going now, guys. 6 minutes for it. hop along. Well, Domon is basically the Japanese Ricci rules. Pretty good grouping on it, nice and fun. The real trick is, you know, you can get the basic rules, but it's learning the special hands that what score points are is the real trick in the game. I don't know. Now, I gotta clean up my caster inventory. I guess ENSA is going to wind up taking just about everything that I don't need from healer and caster. Might as well do a tidy on my inventory while we wait. ENSA, please. Those aren't unassigned. I'm just going to hand those over. Also unassigned. That's unassigned. It doesn't need to be here. Gold piece. Academos, and that can stay here for a moment, maybe? Nah. I'll give her that to hold on to. Mimas Lex stays with me. Always. Alright, it's not here. Yeah, you can hold on to that. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. It's okay. Up here. That. What's wrong? Slots. That lasted me quite a while. Well, there's that. Oh, like if you got yourself the Crypt Lurker stuff, which you can do really easy. Basically lasted me the whole way, almost right to the end. 88 stuff started hitting the thing. What I'm looking for is a little note in the bottom corner to see if they're assigned to something before dumping them in the box and then remembering what I'm actually using. Well, no, unfortunately, because I have, what's the best way to say it? Multiple classes at level. You don't want to. She already has a set of those. We got all my gear, not by anyone else. Oh. Oh. Alright. Need to come? I used the bottom 2 retainers just to hold on to here. I don't want to get rid of it, not because I need it, but more to the point that I shouldn't need it, is a better way to say it. Oh, you hold on to all sorts of things. Once all your classes are back up to all the equal levels again, mine certainly are not, then yeah, she's that way. But like I said, with my jobs, as you see, my Dark Knight and my Gunbreaker are my sort of 2 highest, warrior tank classes. Right? I was getting each of these guys up to here at 71. I've got to bring up a ninja and a samurai. Got my scholar courses tied to my summoner. So these 2 automatically go up with each other, which is fine. This is taking forever. Right? White Mage, Astrologian, Sage. I'll bring these ones here I'll bring up by basically dungeon runs and similar. So I'm not that worried about them. It's these classes that are always the painful ones to level. Right? Your main story quest, if your main story quest is like as I said, with a tank, you're looking at maybe a 5-minute wait before you're picked up and run into immediate dungeon. If you wait a whole minute. Healer's got the same sort of stunt. You're looking at 5 minutes, if at all. So, So these you can level by dungeons. So when you go in here, your roulette, your expert, your 70, 80, 90 dungeons, your leveling, your trials, your main scenario, you can just go like, I'll take this. Right? Your bonus is this, adventure in need. So they need a healer, the rest are all tanks. There's obviously got, these are item locked, the rest are sort of not. They're not expecting you to be that much over the item level, unless you've got the full piece, so. And it's 80 tokens. Sinks down to 570 if you've got over 570. Averages this. I'm at 555. Just being a perfect little timer there. There's obviously more dungeons and stuff out there. So, I didn't see any other blue quests. I was. So, I'll have to go looking for the other 90 dungeons, because, just as I said, if we just jump back to Shadowbringers, this is how many 80 dungeons there was. Right? And if you went with it, you sort of had, like, here, right? This was how many you had initially. Amarok was basically, it was about the same, and then they added the twinning, back as Grand Cosmos, as is Hero's Gauntlet, Matoya's Relic, and Pathogean. These were all added over the thing. So again, we only had a couple to start with. But like I said, the number of dungeons, you know, was what? 1, 2 at level mark. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 at level mark. So not really any different. Stormblood had the same again. You know, Alamigos, where it was. Temple of Fist and Kukania Castle were sort of added after. Gimlet Dark is same, and the Burn was added. Hell's Lid is its own one, but that was a separate one. Crown City of Scala, same. These were all added after the fact. Alamigo was the, you know, this. There's no item synced in this one. There was here. Okay, so now the only one that had more dungeons initially was, of course, this one. Castamendrum, Notorium were sort of are the main last two runs. Everything after that was added after the fact. Okay? These were the last two sort of main story quests. The rest were sort of added on as we went through. Heaven's Ward had the same thing, 4 and then 2. This is the end, and then of course these were all added. And then these were added. Oh yeah. So, you know, Dark Inside, Mother Crystal, Zodiarcs, Mother Crystal. There's no real raids added just yet either, so. Well, this is taking forever, so I think we're just going to draw. That's just a waste of time. I had hoped to show it. On the end time, I'm gonna go race some Chocobo because I think we just burned up the time we were going to use for anything else. Wasting it just sitting around yipping and yapping about what things are, and it's so. You know, it'll be up gearing time for this. We only have our one currency at the moment. Right now, it's not sort of. Hey, we got someone. Yeah. Who is it? Swift Biscuit. There we are. Oh, Swift Biscuit, easy inside. That was mean of me. Oh, and then he gets done in with the water? Yick. Brachus's water is terrible to get hit with. Frenzied means you can't slow down. He's got 8% left energy, and we're only 60% way through this race. I get fourth, but I beat him. That was just mean. No bonus. But we're low enough, we're getting ranks anyway. That was just mean to do them. The best thing is you can do them anywhere, but really when you're going hard for racing, you really want to be at Gold Saucer to do it, because if you've paid attention to my Chocobo box, you'll note that, first of all, it is easier to load up. And my Chocobo saddlebag holds in it all the special feed, breeding, covering, and so on. Oh well. It is what it is. I will sort out who has what later. I feel like I heal every time I talk to her. But what can I say? It's a fair bit of fun. Well, we're coming to the end of all our streams and goods tonight. So, no. Quick tour of the FC. As I said, we run it as a bit of an eatery. So, ground floor, and we are aware the walls are annoying, but the way it is. Downstairs, what you expect in a place like this. Just nicely set up. Places to sit, lunch. Reminders of all the great adventures. This is what I meant with those who watch the things that, like, we need one more page on the line. Why? A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and a place for the next one. And Walkers. What can I say? Well, we'll be out for the evening. And, well, like all things, we will have to say goodbye in the end to one and all alike, as we've reached the end of our broadcast time again. So, once more, I ask you to tune in. Last couple of days will be basically, this week we'll wind up with the same transition time, and next week we will be moving our transmission later. Keep up with us because we want to move it into the evening, not only because it's in the prime time and more people may be able to tune in at the more prime time spot, but also because, hey, we're coming back off vacation and gotta get back to making those real dollars. So, like we say, we'll come back and have you all tune in next time. Have some fun. See you laters.